I'm Beldora, and this is the part 2 of my multicultural literature final. In this class, I have definitely grown as a learner through this course, and that I've had to work a lot harder to understand the directions and to figure out what each assignment was asking for than I would have if this was a traditional classroom setting and there was a teacher standing at the front of the classroom telling us what to do and answering questions when we didn't understand what the task was. So to have to figure that all out by myself was definitely a challenge, but one I am thankful for since I will be going off to college next year. I think the most important idea that we learned about in this class is exactly what multicultural literature is about. And learning and reading about other cultures and the way other people think and how that comes out through their writing allows us to learn so much about others and other people's views and their way of life. Multicultural literature allows us to read from the perspective of someone that has grown up differently than us and will teach us to be more open and accepting of other cultures and other types of people. The U.S. is built on people that have come here and from all over the world with that they bring their perspective and their experiences, and to read and learn about that and to have that add to our society only makes us more interesting and knowledgeable. It can also allow us to be grateful for where we came from and to be thankful that most of us grew up here with problems that probably don't seem that big to other people who have come here from other countries. Literary theory is the method and ideas that we use to understand the reading of literature, the analysis of what the author is trying to say, and mostly how the author is relating to what he is writing to and the culture and the world around him. I think having different voices and reading different literature from different people and different viewpoints from different countries and learning about situations that we would know nothing about only helps us to shape our world and think in different terms than maybe what we have grown up thinking and learning. It allows us to think bigger and only serves to make us more well-rounded and smarter. Learning from others also allows us to be more creative in our learning styles and learning new styles and being able to incorporate that into what we've already known or have learned. And based on race relations in our world and in the past, I would think that maybe some people in our country would prefer not to have multicultural influences in our country. Perhaps they would not like to read and learn about situations or stories that are written in a different voice than what they are used to. And these people may want to keep our country just our country and not experience people bring other thoughts and ideas into our culture. People like this, in my opinion, are not very smart and are certainly not wanting to stretch their brain or themselves by learning more about how the other side of the world lives or sees things. I am glad that we have multicultural lit and we are able to study it in school and are able to learn from others with opinions that are different than ours. I think based on what I've learned in this class, I will always be curious about authors and what they are writing about. The best way to learn about the world other than actually traveling would be to read about it. What is so fun about reading books or articles written by people from a different culture than us is you get to learn about how they think, kind of like what their mindset is, even though you don't know them personally. And that can help give you an insight into how they live and what kind of world their world is. This class helped me to understand different people and to value the way people and authors from other countries have contributed to our literature. So thank you. I can't shut it off.